Okay. Hi everyone. So yeah, I'm here with Dillon. I'm really grateful to be here, and I thought you would just introduce yourself to the audience.
Yeah, first of all, Jonathan, thanks for the opportunity. So yeah, I'm Dillon Martin, originally from South Africa, Cape Town.
Okay.
Proud to be a born-again Christian. So whenever I introduce myself, that's my main priority because God in my life comes first. I'm married to my beautiful wife, Tonya Martin. And for the past almost 5 years, we are based here in Qatar.
Okay.
Yeah, but still young, even though my beard makes me look old, but yeah, something different, yeah. So I don't know why I'm so hairy, but not my father is hairy, but yeah, originally from South Africa, Cape Town. Been in Qatar for the past 5 years and in the coffee industry.
Yeah, I thought you actually might have been long in Qatar. So it's only 5 years.
Yeah,
now.
only 5 years, yeah.
Yeah. So just immediately into the coffee.
In the coffee, been in the coffee industry for the past almost 14 years.
Oh wow.
So originally I studied IT, weirdly enough, and in my final year of studying, I started to work on a farm where there's a small coffee shop.
Okay.
And yeah, I just fell in love with coffee, and I've never worked in IT before.
Okay.
So weirdly, I never worked in IT. But coffee is my passion. That's what I do on a daily basis.
Okay.
And then I have some extra stuff like part-time that keeps me busy.
Okay.
I've been working in South Africa and then also before in UAE, Dubai. So yeah, that's basically me in a nutshell. Yeah.
And so how long were you in Abu Dhabi?
No, Dubai. So Dubai, not long. I wasn't married yet, or we weren't married yet. And you know, I'm a family guy, so being away from family was quite difficult. And then I moved back to South Africa. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I see also I saw your video about making how this place is quite big and I actually thought it was your business actually.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wow, so this is amazing.
Yeah.
But you're actually managing.
So part of managing, and weirdly enough, every company I've worked before, everyone always think it's my business, and I think because I'm so involved in the business. Mine, yeah. And really, even though I'm running or doing certain parts for the owner or the managing team and all of that, I think you should be passionate about your work and your company, because at the end of the day, this is, if I can say it like this, the place that provides for you. This is the place where you spend the most of your time. So you need to put like everything in there. And the day when I don't feel that anymore, I know it's time to move on.
Nice,
but our company that I'm working for currently is Vulcan Coffee Roasters in Qatar. We started in 2018, and the company is probably, if not the biggest coffee roastery company in Qatar. We focus on specialty coffee. So we don't have coffee shops, we only have the roastery which supplies roasted coffee, and we sell green beans as well. And then the extras that we do is we sell equipment, we do training and all of that. Yeah. So this is basically the company. The past few months, we've been busy with a lot of construction. The company expanding. Our educational department, we expanded, which I'm head of the SCA, if I can say it like that. So I'm currently the only accredited SCA trainer. SCA is Specialty Coffee Association, worldwide recognized, and I'm currently the only active trainer in Qatar. Wow. Yes, Qatar is small, but for me that's an accomplishment to be the only trainer who can hand out all of these certificates or do all of these courses. So
it's amazing.
That's basically the company.
Okay. And so this is the training area.
So this is the lecture area, and then just behind the camera, it's our practical room.
Okay.
And then later on, I'll take you around to the factory. So this is basically our office area, showroom, storage, and then we have our factory across the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. I think the first time we met was actually this thing, and I was with the football.
With the football, yes, yeah.
And it was really a nice. I really thought they're gonna actually win the.
I think both of us is like this the sport. And weirdly enough, you've been here 12 years, so you've experienced a lot more than I have. But it was weird for me, like that was the first time we met.
Yeah, but it was so nice. I think that's why I think I feel a lot about community and having the South Africans in Doha. Just meeting other South Africans. I think it's coming again in November. Or?
They say so. Unfortunately, South Africa not part of it. Yeah. We didn't qualify.
Oh,
Yeah. But
That's a pretty,
yeah, I think community is quite important, and I have to take my hat off for you, like trying to bring the community together.
Yeah.
Thank
you.
That's something quite good.
Yeah, I find it quite challenging still, because I mean, like I said, just I look now where this place is and where I'm. Like, we're not too far away, but you know, people's schedules and commitments and traveling, and it's quite hard to actually bring people together. Yeah.
And I think also, I think all of us, yes, we're coming here to build a life, but our main reason, we are not in our country. We are coming here to work.
Yeah.
So yes, schedule wise for me, it's quite difficult. Obviously, you still have your family, you still have your wife, and all of this. You need to, and sometimes you don't even get like proper off days.
True.
And I think, especially in your industry, that you worked here in, during difficult certain times, you guys are quite busy, and you need to be there for the country, if I can say it like that.
It's on no, true, yes, and that's why I say it's really. So if you have opportunities to be with other people, it's so important to try it and to do it.
But also, it makes you feel like at home, seeing fellow South Africans. You know. As a South African, if you see a fellow South African, you can see, this one is a South African. You know, we'll walk in the mall and I tell my wife, South African.
All the language, can hear the voice.
You can definitely hear the language,
And you played as well?
So, I'm quite into sport. Okay. So that's why I say my part-time stuff that I do or I'm interested in is sport is one of that.
Okay.
So on school, I played the rugby. Not first team, but at least I showed interest. But also, I think where we come from, the father of the nation, Nelson Mandela, said, sport is what brings us together.
Yeah, true.
And here again, we saw it when the community tries to bring us together, it's through sport.
Yeah.
Nothing else. Yes, we try some other stuff, but mostly sport is the thing that brings us together. You played some sport, you know?
So I played only football. So it's just for school. But it was really a passion of mine. I feel if I, I went to some clubs and that if I really put my mind and stuff, I could really be I was always a defender.
Nice.
Heading the balls and stuff.
But also from the community, more northern suburbs.
Yes,
so soccer is bigger there.
Right? Soccer is bigger,
especially that area. And I think especially soccer, rugby, and cricket is the big sports in South Africa. Well, So I played, but also my interest in sport, obviously rugby the most, but I also show interest in other sport codes of South Africa. And also, as I say, I have some few part-time stuff that I do, so like a radio station back in South Africa. Okay. So I was a full-time, not full-time, part-time, full-time radio presenter back in South Africa. For an Afrikaans radio station. So I was also the sports presenter for them. So I used to like focus a lot on sports.
So now I understand. That's how I also know about your content creation, because I don't think you know this, because to be honest, I didn't know you had it. I think I met you on the soccer. Then I'm like, you have like a channel, and then you have so many followers as well. I'm like, wow, this guy is really doing well, and I think that comes from the radio.
Yes, definitely. But also a lot of people who does social media, not like full-time content creators, but people who started. I feel like they're getting like addicted to it, and if they're not doing well, they like get frustrated. For me, it's just something extra. You'll see, especially when I'm busy during times, I do not post. And I just do it for fun.
Nice.
My especially my TikTok is more South African based, and I stick to Afrikaans because I'm speaking to our people. I try to keep people updated and facts, if I can say it like that, of what's happening in South Africa. And yes, it's difficult, even though I don't focus a lot on social media. I don't care. You'll never see I'll reply to response comments. I never do that. I do it to inform people, and that's it. I'm not gonna reply on somebody's comment. And I have to say, yes, I have a big following. I don't think it's that big, but this is my second account. I think my first account on 30,000, I got banned and I lost my full account. even though I don't focus a lot on that, I felt that I'm like,
yeah, the support of
30,000,
you.
and now it's gone. But luckily, some people who followed me before, they start sharing my stuff again.
Nice.
But whenever I get time, I just, especially relevant stuff and important stuff, like now, currently, voting is happening and the registration is happening. And there's a lot of people who get misinformed about stuff. So I try to like bring the facts, but also I'm trying to like, not motivate, not encourage, but I also share my experiences. I think similar like you, when you do certain stuff on social media, you try and motivate, and that's I think our main focus that we need to do.
I think one of my friends also who kind of encouraged me to go on social media was he's lecturing there at UCT, and he's like, you know, we all have platforms. As all this, how are we using it? Kind of
for sure. Yeah.
So I'm like, I didn't look at it that way. So it's like, this is another voice to and you can, like you say, motivate. You can actually help other people. But I feel I'm finding my feet still with the.
I think it takes time.
It takes
but and especially as you said, for me it came easy because I'm a very confident, if I can say it like that. I'm a very public person. So apart from radio presenting, obviously I did some commentating on sports. I did some MC work, so I'm a very confident speaker, if I can say like, and I think that helps a lot. But also it comes with time, you know. I did radio for a very long time, and then the first time I did an MC gig, I was nervous. I was shaking, and I'm like, I do this, but you don't speak to the people on the radio, like see them. And now you standing in front of an audience and all of that. But it comes with time. I just do my thing on social media. And it's not good.
Yeah, that's great. But for me, it's like, so my experience I can share also, because, you know, just me posting and stuff, and I'm just finding that people just find like a trust towards, like, because when I'll explain to you, I had like something with Cup and Go now. So it was just like, when I said, no, I'll make a song for you, and then
I saw it. Well done on that.
It was really fun actually. And then it's okay, no, that they'll give me like, whenever I want coupons, they'll just give me coupons. And I can just
hand out to the people.
But I should just make like some competition and just put at Cup and Go. Like, it's like, okay, let's go. So I'm just trying to kind of figure out that. It's almost like in future, like a business type thing to, especially for the youngsters, to say, okay, this is the formula. This is how you can make a song. This you can approach the management, and you can actually just get out coupon. Maybe you can also like, so okay, pay me some and I'll make this campaign for you or something. So it's kind of just practicing how it could work.
And I think as soon as you start doing it, you start to see how easy it actually is. And especially for our young people, you know, unemployment in South Africa is a big thing. And how easy this social media tool it is. But a lot of people, and this is where it starts to get negative, they misuse it, and they start to like use brands and all of this, and they make it difficult for the next person. So now us who's like just trying to and now they're making it difficult for us. So that's where the trick is. So don't misuse it, but use it to your advantage. Unemployment is a big thing in South Africa. You can use this platform, start building a platform, and then you can use it for yourself.
Try to approach brands, places and stuff, and you can make money and content. So that's what I'm trying to play with a bit, but I guess it is chill. But like I said, people start to try, and I was like chatting to the management of, they got like I think 6 or 7 branches in Qatar.
Wow.
They 24 hours, and it's just nice, like you said, just one, you just start speaking to the people. You just get to know them, and they're really like lovely people, and easy to talk with actually.
And the opportunities is out there.
Exactly,
these people are actually waiting for us to come to them.
Because I always like, I think I work for Metro as a paramedic as well in Neisner, and then we also had like like an end of year function type thing. So I had to like organize it. So we were like going to all the shops in the area to say, do you want to like sponsor us? Then I never knew. So each like company, they all have like budgets.
For marketing.
So they were like, here's like sausage, and we got like, because they got not big budgets, but money. So we can say, Pick and Pay gave this, or you know, this company gave that.
Yeah, each company I think has like this budget for marketing. They won't tell you this, but I don't think any company will be so angry with us. But they use this like to at the end of the year for tax wise they write it off, so they have these budgets for all of these stuff. Yeah, they can write it off.
So I mean, really, I want also, like you say, see if I can do it, kind of, and also then you say educate the youth or to maybe also try something like this.
I think over the past years since COVID, we've seen how easy it is. Not easy, but what you can do with social media and what your platform can make you do.
Yeah, true, yes. Yeah, but like you said, there is also a bad side to it.
Of course, yes.
But can get addicted and this and that.
And
just to be cautious.
And we've seen in social media how people can be very, very discouraging. People can be very negative. People can be very rude. And sometimes I get comments on this stuff. I ignore you. That's your problem. It doesn't affect me. I don't even delete you. I delete your comment. I want everyone else to see you what you're commenting there.
And I think lastly on the subject, I think for me it also was like expressing myself, and then I don't know, I just like got people from like Australia, like especially South Africans, they're in Australia, Sydney, UK, like, oh wow, we like this, we like community and this and that, and I'm like, oh cool, and like, you know, we know each other for like years, the way because they're almost like, you know, they know
each other.
Yeah, and that's, I think, just amazing.
So 12 years for you, 5 years for me. I find Qatar quite friendly, number one, welcoming, beneficial for me. But I say I've been here 5 years for you, 12 years.
I think the same. I think my wife loves it here. Like, I don't know if obviously people know, so I'm going to be leaving soon, Qatar. And to be honest, I mostly have good things to say. The safety, the packages that they provide you for your family, you can take care, you can save as well. So, and even my career, I was thinking as a paramedic, I was working on the helicopter and in the control room, on the ambulance. It's, for me, I feel like one of the best in the world, actually. I always say, like, if you have like a dream, like, to make like the best ambulance service like in the world, that's probably the service. Obviously there's always room for improvement, but just the way it's set up, and it's really like high class,
quality wise and experience wise.
It's just like there's a job for everybody. Like you go to the hospital, people like cleans it for you, it helps you restock, and then you're like gone again, and it's just like well-functioned ambulance service,
And also, as I said, 12 years for you. You've probably seen a lot of changes since you started here.
Yeah, true. So I mean, just like the roads even, and obviously I think Lucille wasn't here even. Say, like, the Soek now in Wakra as well. That Soek area wasn't here. It's a lot of, and all the malls. It's a lot,
So people always ask you, especially for me, like, what does it feel like to being abroad? Like, is the grass greener on the other side?
It's, to be honest, for me still, I think the only thing is family. So I don't know, I think you also said your family, and that's why I'm talking a lot about community. I think obviously you still miss your family,
of course,
even like your cousins and I think maybe a point or so is like, so I have a sister and a brother, and it's like, for you to, act like a brother, you should kind of be there. So when I'm on holiday, I'm like, I'm the brother, but when I'm here, it's like, it's quite chill to act like a brother. I don't know if you understand.
I hear you. I also have like a sister and family back home, and it is quite difficult.
So you become,
and people always ask you, like, yes, life is better there, yes, it's safer there, yes, you benefit more, yes, there's good packages and all of this. But I always tell people, no matter where I go, South Africa is home. If I drive like in Cape Town, just seeing the greenery and seeing the beautiful places. But I know the challenging thing is, if you go there, number one, the safety. Number two, will you get in South Africa what you are currently getting here? Yes, money and all of this is not everything. But you also need to think, yes, my parents is important, because now the older we get, our parents become more important, because you feel like, hey, they're getting older, anything can happen. But at the end of the day, if you are there or if you are not there, it's gonna happen one day, and this is all God's will. I always tell you, and I think I told you before, so the will of God will never lead you where the grace of God cannot keep you. And that's important for me. If God opened this door for me at the right time, whenever I should go back, that door will be open for me. And until that time, I'm just pushing. I'm doing whatever I want to do, what I plan. It's not my plans. Yes, even though I want to accomplish this, if it's not my time yet, God won't allow it. I always say, whatever needs to happen will happen. Whatever is not supposed to happen will not happen. So there's no reason for us to like stress over this and this. I think you leaving now currently, maybe you like have this feeling.
And I think also, like you say, also like with the Lord as well, and you know, someone's going through so much difficulties and pain, and what I realize now, I don't know, what's your age, but I'm 41 now. So 32, okay. I thought you would be older, but
I told you the beard,
maturity. But I think you are quite mature, I mean,
this is comes with life's experiences and all of that,
But I mean, I also just learned that, you know, there's difficulties and pain, and it just makes you the person you are, and you actually want to say thank you afterwards for that difficulties, and it just made you a better person.
I always tell my wife also, whenever we go through something, whenever there's challenges, if I can't do anything about it, why do I need to stress about it? Because now you're thinking, what do I need to do to fix this? I just leave it. I'm that type of person. There's very few stuff in this world that affects me. If I can't do anything about it, there's no use for me to stress about it.
The next year, what you can focus on actually.
And then the thing is, if you cross this bridge and you look back, you see, you realize, I got through this. And this is the thing I stressed about. Now there's a new challenge coming. But what I also believe is, whenever there's a challenge, whenever there's difficulty, I think it's a way of God, like just letting you to realize, I need to trust on God. I need to come back and focus on what is my main purpose, and who do I focus and who do I rely on, because God just puts all of this stuff on the road for you, not on purpose, but as you say, to make you stronger, to make you more experienced, and to make you realize. My most important thing I learned out of this is to make you realize, listen, I need to go back to my foundation and who I rely on. I'm a very, very firm believer on that. And especially in Qatar, I don't know how you experienced it. Yes, we respect other religions and other cultures, but we know what we believe in. And maybe we cannot say it out loud, especially here, because we respect it. But still, we know who our foundation is.
No, that's beautiful. I think there's that one I see on TikTok. There's that song, and it's like, like some things go wrong in our life, and then it's like, sometimes we can't handle it, but then we just put it on the Lord. Then it's like then He, takes it. And it's like, God is like in control.
And I think if you look back on your 12 years being here, how many challenges maybe you faced, but you came through it.
I think maybe that's just one thing that I would maybe want to say to the audience with the people not living abroad. I think, like you say, relationships and community, it's so important. And for me now, when I being so long, I realize like just having a small conversation with someone as I go out is like, I feel good even. It's like, and it's like even this like securities, the cashiers is like, hey, how you doing? Like, it's so strange because it's so limited. I feel opportunities to actually have conversation.
But also like the benefit or the positive thing that we don't have maybe back in South Africa. Yes, we have different cultures in South Africa, but here you experience and you get to deal with different nationalities, which is very, very good. You experience different ways of doing things, cultures and all of it. And I think that's a positive for us as well.
I think also on that, seeing now people from all over the world, they're all different, but they're all the same as
of course.
Human beings, you all have, you're scared of things, we're fearful, we like some other things, so it's also like interesting. We're all the same. I think you should like so much confidence. Also, like no matter where you are, it's like you're a human being, and like
and if you speak like different nationalities, all of us coming to Qatar have the main purpose. Our main goal. All of us are trying to come here, build a better life. At the end, we may be going back home and all of that, and building a future for ourselves.
True. Yes. I think I was going to ask you also whether with you working as what's the work-life balance? So I think it's quite important to kind of try to balance. I know it's challenging, like you say as well.
It is quite challenging, especially because, as I say, for us in the coffee industry, production-wise, so and especially in Qatar, the coffee industry is quite big. Over the past years, it's been growing a lot. Even though Qatar is very small, the coffee industry is quite big. You know, now during the summer, our production is even bigger than in the winter, which is quite weird for us. We are very privileged and proud to supply some of the bigger or best companies in Qatar because of company policy. I don't want to mention, but quite of the biggest ones.
Nice.
And work balance is because I need to take control of the factory production, and then I have a main job which is head of roasting, so factory wise, but also as South Africans, we always want to learn something new, and you also always want to help somewhere else.
Nice.
So then I take on roles where I see where I can benefit, where I can learn. So I do health and safety. Whenever the ministry and all of that comes, I'm in control of that. I need to make sure like people's health certificates and all of that is up to date. The facility is controlled, air temperature for the green beans and all of that. And then I help around with maintenance and all of this stuff also. And then obviously the educational department for the SCA courses. I do all of these trainings, lectures and all of this, which is over the years I've done all the courses, and now I'm able to do the courses and offer the courses myself. And I say it's quite a privilege to be able to do this and offer this, where in the beginning you think like, if you walk into a coffee shop, you just think, this is just a beverage. It's just, but if you go deeper, you find out the whole process. So for us coming from Cape Town, the winelands, the coffee process is similar to the wine process, like from the growing, from the farm, and that's what made me interested in it. On a daily basis, I can have 14 years of experience, but on a daily basis, I still learn a lot. And work balance is, you need to obviously focus on your work. As I said earlier, our main purpose is work here, but also you have your family and you have your personal life. So work balance for me, yes, sometimes it's difficult. You come in early, you work late. Sometimes on your off days, you still need to do, especially when it comes demand, production-wise, you have to
just push it out.
And also like still studying. I'm still doing courses in all of this stuff. There's a lot that I still need to learn and I want to accomplish business-wise also. And I think, yes, we are building a future from a different country, but I think all of our mindset is, listen, one day I want to go back. Even though how difficult things in South Africa, I want to open my own business one day. So I'm pursuing to that, like doing business courses, trying to see, starting to build that side, buying equipment, putting in storage, and whenever I'm ready, I'm gonna open in the future. But for now, that's a distance. I'm still happy here, and I'm still building here. But work balance is, okay, not maybe now during the summer, but we try to go out to malls, like what we do. I don't know what you going out in all of that.
I think that's why, and like I said, me and my wife now also just try to, kind of gather some people or invite some people over. I think for me, like though that's good, because when I came here like 2014, it was like I think 3-4 years where I literally just put my head down. I felt I was just like working home, and I think that's where the burnout comes. So I realized, I need to also kind of force myself to, go to that person or I want to chat to this person. I want to see this, which, like you said, we're all busy working here mainly, but I find it's quite important, like you're saying also, just to go to the mall, just to do something to like relax a bit. But I mean, also with the traveling, I wanted to ask you, are you traveling like once a year as well? Or?
So I travel as much as I can, and I think for what we've seen, because if you see where Qatar is based on or located in the world, it's quite easy for us to go anywhere. And this is an advantage for us. So whenever I get a chance to travel, either with work or for work or personal, I always take it. Like for me currently, I try to travel like twice a year, me and my wife. So in the beginning of the year, January, February, we were home. I'm traveling end of this month, I'm going back to South Africa. Then October, I'm traveling for work to Panama. I went to Dubai. Just before we went to South Africa, we had a mini holiday in Dubai.
saw that on
and then from there we went to South Africa.
Nice.
But it's where we are located. It's quite easy. So yes, we have some future plans. Maybe going Singapore, Georgia, and all of these places.
Awesome.
It's quite nice to travel around.
Yeah.
So, but going home, try at least to be twice a year.
Nice.
Yes, you get like once a year holiday.
Yeah.
But then in between, I'm trying. Okay, let's go again.
I also found like it's nice to go home, but I also found being so long now, it's like my wife is let's go somewhere else as well. To like,
experience.
Not just always South Africa. Like
And I think this is like the advantage that you have, like seeing the world. As you said, we work so hard, and I think this is like you're giving yourself like this.
Yes.
And especially the Gulf countries. I don't know if you've traveled any of the Gulf.
Yes, Dubai as well. Yes, just Dubai mainly. Yeah.
So I've been to Dubai, Oman.
But it's good, nice there, Oman.
Yeah, Oman is quite nice also. So hopefully the future I can travel because in Saudi, weirdly enough, they have like a coffee plantation now. So that's one of the things that I want to do as well. Yes. But also us working here gives our family an opportunity to also experience stuff. So like we brought our parents over last year, which was quite a privilege. Because they've never traveled internationally. So that was quite an honor for us to bring our parents here. And yes, we are working hard here for ourselves, but also you're trying to let especially your parents, experience stuff that they've never experienced before. You know, my wife said, it's so satisfying to see the inner child of them when you do stuff with them here that they haven't. I took my parents to the desert, and they went on the camel. And it's an experience. They would have never been able to do this stuff if God didn't give us the opportunities to come here.
That's beautiful. Yeah. No, it's great. Just with the business part, you say you also want to go into business. I'm just finding now that I'm being released from my work, and I spoke to a lot of people now about having your own business in Qatar. And when I think about it, because I did now like some courses also, like short courses, and spend money and training. I really thought, I should have also just tried to open a small business, because I heard it's like, I don't know if you know as well, some more information. It says like 6,000 rels for like registration, like a virtual address even, and then you can start. Like the one person I know is a nurse here. They started selling like these flowers and like chocolates. So they're just selling that like from their home now. But I really think that if I think more about it, I think really, especially South Africans who's been here and have a stable job, if it is fine with the work as well. So I know sometimes the work says it's not allowed. I think really we should try to pursue it. Because I think because I think also when you go abroad, as I know you don't know anyone, it's challenging. It's like, where am I going to? It's like, okay, it's not so bad. And I'm feeling it's like the same thing for a business. It's scary, it's money, it's time. But if you do it, you're like, okay, I'm here and I'm a business owner, then I will find my feet, I'll speak to the right people, and I'll make it work. But I don't know if you feel...
I think we've seen quite a few South Africans who have businesses here. And some is quite successful. Well done on that. But I think it's important like to have like something extra. Obviously, as you say, some businesses doesn't allow it, and also maybe some time will. But I think nowadays, from my experience and what I've seen through our business, is the ministry in Qatar has made it quite easier than before. Before you had to have like a local to be partners and all of this 50-50. But nowadays it's quite easy, anyone can go, and I think that's a good encouragement to tell people, listen, if you are able to do this, and especially when you have a full-time work, because then it's easier. You don't have all of that stress. Okay, if the business is not doing good, I still have my and then when the business is doing good and you are able to leave your job, that's something good. So I'm quite into sustainability currently, and sustainability from a coffee side. So I don't know if you've seen the coffee bags that coffee comes in, the Hessian bags.
Okay, I see it.
So I currently do like sustainability. I take the bags and I make jackets or bags, tote bags and all of that.
That's great.
So I'm working with a lady. She's a full-time designer back in South Africa. So I'm making these jackets. I'm making like tote bags.
Yeah, it's gonna be basically thrown away, or
it's thrown away. So that's why I say I'm recycling, reusing, and I'm focusing on sustainability. But then there's some other stuff where you make the ground coffee. They take the ground coffee after a coffee shop uses it to make the coffee. They throw this.
Yes.
So what a lot of other people in other countries, I haven't seen it in Qatar. They take the ground coffee. They either make coffee scrub or they make coffee soap. So they use this. And then there's some other products when it comes to roasting. The skin of the green bean is called a husk. So it's like a skin and it's very dry. Okay. So you can either use this for compost. Or you can use it as fire lighters and stuff. So there's a few stuff that I'm doing, but currently, as I said, I'm trying to focus a lot on my job now, and this is something extra that I'm planning maybe in the future. But yes, it's important to not have all of your eggs in one basket.
Yes, true. Yeah, and I think I'm also realizing this as, I'm leaving Qatar soon. It would have been so nice to have maybe something small here that you can. Apparently, I think you get like 10 QIDs as well, so you can
under your sponsorship.
So you can actually sponsor yourself, obviously, and then hire people as well. So
makes it easier.
It makes you, it's quite something to think about, I think, especially for people like here for
and
a while
I think
as well. Yeah.
That's the good thing about Qatar. They don't only, they cater a lot obviously for their own people, but they also cater for the foreigners, if I can say like that. They give us the opportunities. They're allowing us to do this stuff. Like before, yes, it was difficult, but now it's quite easy to open your business. And I think very strict, but and you need to pay attention to the law, especially like Ministry of Health and stuff. I've had some experiences with them. Like they are very strict, but they're also very helping. They coming to you and saying, listen, check this. But I've seen other companies where they close down with reason, and it's important. So yes, the country is very, very beneficial for us.
Nice. And I think it's also to do with a lot with mindset, because our mindset, like for me, was just a new country, travel here, it's quite daunting, but okay, I'm here now. Now it's like, become a business owner. It's like, but that's not for me, that's other people do that. But no, I can also, it's just like, so you're going to the next level of your mindset here. Then you can actually do it.
And I think starting something here and then maybe pursuing it until it's successful. If it's not successful, you've tried. Try something different. And to be honest with you, I think it's even much more easier here than back in South Africa. In South Africa, most of the industries, if it's not a new thing, is already there. There's a lot of competition, which is good. But still, you're going to find it much more difficult than you will find it here.
Oh, interesting. I think we're coming close to the end. Any final words or something you want to maybe share?
First of all, I would just like once again say thank you for the opportunity. As I told you in the beginning, you are probably one of the very few people to bring the community together and trying that. Although I haven't seen a lot of people doing this, and I think it's with reason. As we discussed now, a lot of people are busy. But that's important, even not only for Qatar, other countries as well. We've seen the need. Listen, we need to connect. South African people is different. We need people to function. But first of all, thank you for that. And whoever is back in South Africa, whenever you get that opportunity to travel or to get an opportunity, yes, you may feel scared. Yes, you may feel it's gonna be difficult. And if you haven't tried it, you will regret it, because you will say, why didn't I take this opportunity? So take that opportunity. Go and experience. You never know if it will work out. This is what I live by. I always ask myself, when was the last time you did something for the first time? So if you haven't done something for the first time in a while, you are
just staying where you are.
You are in a comfort zone, and comfort zone is not good. You need to challenge yourself. You need to take on new opportunities, and you need to take the risks. Because if you don't, sometimes when you get older, you won't have these opportunities again, and then you might regret it. So take that opportunities. Do something every day if possible for the first time.
I love that. I think it was my mom. My mom used to say something like, every day do something that makes you like anxious a bit, or like scared, makes you scared or something. Do that, or excited.
You need to challenge yourself.
Almost like this podcasting we trying.
Yeah,
so
we
before,
trying.
like it's a bit scary, like you know what's gonna happen, but
And
do it like
I've seen on especially your platform and what you're doing here in Qatar, apart from the community, like your new like the seminar you're having soon. This is something different. I think it's something new. I think you are quite outspoken about maybe challenges you had in the past. Maybe in the past you were introvert.
Yeah,
that's something different now.
Because I still feel I'm an introvert, but I feel it's like I'm forcing myself to, you know, go out and speak to people because it's like we literally need one another.
But coming out of that comfort zone, you've met new people, you've done new stuff, and now you've seen or you may be thinking to yourself, why didn't I do this earlier? This seminar that you are doing, I think it's something brilliant. And yes, you say you're leaving Qatar, but there's new doors waiting for you. In the future, you're starting maybe a podcast back home, starting young or helping younger people again. And that's what you started here. You can whatever you are doing currently or what you are doing currently, we need it. Especially back in South Africa.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Dillon. I just want to say thank you for your time, and you know, also like I said at the beginning, you also inspired me when watching your videos, and you know, another man, South African, posting here in Qatar. I'm like, okay, it is allowed to do it. So thank you for that, and just being also a positive, I feel, role model for people here in Qatar, and I think in South Africa as well. And continue being that God-fearing person as well. And I really feel you are, like I say, a role model to many of us here.
Thank you so much, and all the best on the new journey.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, guys.